video is not intended for minors. This video is intended for adults 18 and above. Anything you see in this video, do not attempt or do not try at home without adult supervision if you are under the age of 18. If you're over the age of 18, still use caution and common sense. Thank you. Okay, today I'm going to be opening a 2000 watt heat gun. This heat gun is to not replace the standing one that I have, but because the standing one I have, the cord already messed up on it once. So I'm going to, it's always, when something messes up once like that, it's always good to have another one. So today we open this heat gun. Got all the watts you need. Here it is. It is a Triton. Total. This is a total heat gun, 2000 watts. I'm missing that video. It comes with a, this here's a paint scraper. You put it on here in between these two nuts, and then when you heat up paint, you can scrape it. Paint scraper. And it comes with this here. So I'm going to heat something up.
What's that?
You put it on into the heat gun, then you can put it around the wire and it will angle this up so you can heat it. So you can heat it up. And then this here for makes removing paint. You can use this on more than just paint removal, but this is a lot easier to remove paint with. It directs the heat in a wider area. And this one here is similar to the other one.
I can't see good.
Straight, similar to the other one. And then last is this one here, which shortens up makes the hole in the heat gun smaller to concentrate heat in one area more.
So that's the accessories, that's it?
That's the accessories.
How many accessories do we have? Six, right?
Give me that box. Ow.
And then now is the heat gun itself. As you can set a heat gun up like this, so when you're using it, so you can put stuff on top of it, like if you're bending a pipe, something like that, you can heat a pipe. Or you can use it on shrink wrap. You can use it to heat all kinds of things. This total heat gun is 2000 watts, and here's the temperature control. 1, 2, 3. Hotter and hottest. The top one is all 2000 watts. The other one is the lower wattage settings. It feels strong and durable. Feels like a nice heat gun. I've never used a total heat gun before, but I will now. And hopefully this will last a long time. I won't have any problems out of it. The problem I had out of the other one was this right here, and I had to take it apart and fix it. I may actually put a little bit of hot glue on this to stop this from wiggling around so much, so I won't end up with the same problem with this one as I had that other one. So if you're looking for a good heat gun, an alternative to the expensive one, this one that was around, I think 1,000 plus, almost 2,000 pesos. But if you get the Stanley, you're looking at around 4,000 pesos. But Stanley is extremely good quality. Plus you're buying the name also. But this one here seems just as good so far. We'll find out. Only time will tell. This thing will be getting a lot of use. The standing one still works after I repaired it, but I'm going to go ahead and use this one the most, because there's no use buying something and not using it, and I know what the standing is and what it does. I want to put this one through all the rigorous work that I do. I think this one can handle what the Stanley can handle, and see if this one can do what the Stanley can also do. And find out which one actually is better, or if they equal out in quality, which I'll find that out pretty soon. So here it is. Total 2,000 watt heat gun. And the accessories. Okay, we're going to do some tests with a heat gun. The first test being, I'm going to put this on. This attachment here. I'm not going to go through all the attachments. Put this attachment on. And then I'm going to take these two wires. I'm not really going to hook them together. This is just for demonstration purposes. And put these wires through here.
What's that? What's that?
The black tubing here is heat shrink wrap. Put it through here if I can get it in.
And that rubber is
Like this. Push it, push it, push it, push it. And once it's on, when you turn on the heat gun, put this here on. You don't actually don't need this thing, but it helps. And then you put it over here like this. It shrinks the heat wrap tubing. Like that. And of course, this is just a demonstration. It's just a demonstration, so I didn't flatten the wires and make them all gorgeous or anything, so there's a piece pushing through. But this is not a pretty up contest. This is show you how to shrink heat wrap like that, which it works. There you go. That's how you shrink heat wrap with it. When you're finished, taste this thing, see how hot it is. It's pretty hot. So instead of waiting on it to cool down, I'll just take it off with this. The next test will be to heat this up, and we'll concentrate the airflow with this thing. We'll heat this pipe up. It's spongy. Spongy. We'll take this piece, after it's heated, we'll take this piece right here and stick it in here, and then it's heated a little bit more. It's a little bit fiddly, but I got it. And then what this does is you can stick another piece of pipe in another one, kind of wiggling, moving around, but it won't really get stuck. And I put a little bit of a 4-in-1 oil on it, which is easy to wipe back off. And then when this cools down, then you will have a connection to this pipe, and you won't have to put a coupling on it. So we'll let this dry a little bit, and I will remove this and put that in there. You can see it's smoking some because it's new. It's burning off all of the oil and things in there, the lubrication that they got on it. That's totally normal. It's like buying a blender and then it smells hot when you use it, or it smells like burning rubber. It's just the first time it's being used. So once you get this in there, then you've created an opening in this piece, and this piece is still normal. So you can wipe the oil off of this, glue it just fine. I've done it a million times. And then now you don't have to buy a coupling to put the water line together, because you've already, imagine the money you can save by doing that. I mean, that's 1 coupling, 2 couplings, 3 couplings, 4, how many? So do it like that. But also, if you need to bend a piece of pipe, and you gotta watch your pipe because you'll burn it. Burn your pipe if you're not careful. So make sure your pipe is here. Like that. And then you can bend your pipe. You can also put something in here because it'll crimp up like that. But for demonstration purposes, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to show you how to bend it. But you could always put something in here to stop it from crimping like that. And then you can bend your pipe like this. And once it cools down, it will stay like that. But like I said, if anybody's like, it's crimping in the middle, well, you can put something in there that won't crimp in the middle.
What's this?
Fruit, it's a fruit that
So you
they
can put that like this, and when it dries, slowly cooling down.
Okay.
So now you have a pipe that you don't need a coupling for. And you also have a pipe that's bent. Now it's solid. There's a lot of other uses for a heat gun, not just pipe and electrical wires. There's a lot of other uses. You can scrape paint off of something where the paint's hard to get off. Scrape the paint. You can actually take a pair of shoes that are glued that you want to resole, heat them up, and pull them apart really easy. There's a lot of things you can do with a heat gun. And so, if you want to in the market for a good heat gun that's not expensive, try this Total heat gun. It's worth the money, and it seems like it works well. And in the future, I'll keep an eye on the date that this came in and that I bought it, and I'll probably about 6 months or so, if I don't forget, I'll do a update on this and tell everybody how it's still working, if it's still working properly, and how it's doing. Because I've never tried this brand before, but so far so good. And like I said, it's under 2,000 pesos, so try it yourself. It's supposed to be an industrial brand. It even has industrial roll on it. Right here, industrial roll on it. So try it yourself, and I will do another review in a couple of months to tell you how it's holding up, because this thing will be used quite a bit by the time I do the updated review on it. And I'll tell you if it's still worth buying, or the Stanley is better. But this is the Stanley. And this thing I put the tail and back, but the cord messed up in it. It's got glue around it now. I had to take the screws out and take it apart and rewire it, but it's still got its original wire on it. So I had to rewire this end, but this one does have a dial on it for the heat control, and this one is also 2,000 watts, and it's got two settings, high and low, and then the heat setting.
It's already 7 years old.
This thing is old.
7 years old.
Yeah, but as you can tell the difference in the nozzle, but that don't matter. But like I said, we'll see if this Total can hold up to the abuse this Stanley went through for 7 years and still work. The only reason that it went out is because this here kept wiggling back and forth over the years and caused the wire to become exposed, and it shorted out. But once I fix that, it's fine now. And anyway, there's the review on the Total. There it is. Okay, I'm running a wire because I have to have an outlet over here. I hooked this up already. It's already got wires in it. And I'll be There ain't no way I'm going to take those wires out and redo it. So I'm going to hook these wires here together. And then I'll still have to hook a piece on this one because the wires are too short. But this way it's got to be done. This way it's got to be done. Don't matter if you splice wires together. I got a wire thing, but these wires are so slick, it won't work on them too good. So I'll connect these wires here, and then I'll hook that other piece up. And of course, why not? In the real world, you can buy the thin wire and put on these things and make life a lot easier for yourself. But don't really matter because I may be running some high amp stuff off of these things, so it's probably good to go ahead and use this kind of wire. I'm already running 50 and 60 watt breakers already somewhere. Where's it at? Anyway, I'm running 50, 60 watt breakers in a lot of places anyhow. I handle a lot of that power that's coming through here. So I got a MIG welder and also a stick welder. That MIG welder amperage is on it. It's a industrial welder. It's a big one. It's a big MIG welder. So set up for all that stuff that you might need, that you know you're going to have anyhow. That way you won't have to rewire stuff in the future. But this stuff's a pain to have to work with because this one's even thicker than this one. It's a pain to work with because it's so rigid, and it's not two wires. It comes in it's a single strand. So when you put two wires together like this one, you have to get two strands and run them side by side. And if you don't run them through a wire protector, they can be kind of ugly looking and flared out, which I'm not running them through a wire protector. This is a workshop, and why in the hell would somebody want to pretty up a workshop that look like a show place? It's done.
What are you doing?
Trying to tin these wires.
What are you doing?
Put solder on these wires so when I glue them, it's a damn near, you know, if you ain't got a pair of second hands, the stuff can really get on your nerves.
Oh, you don't use your helping hand.
So I can't use them over here. Something like this. Okay, as good as she gets. Create a heat bridge. Get it on there. Solder, 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 solder. There's the flux dripping. All I'm doing is just tinning the end of it so it'll stick easier. Have to do that and somewhat stick it in there. This one here don't need it. This one here don't need it. No. With the bridge down, this is actually a
A bit too thick here.
I don't want to melt this one over here.
Shrink wrap won't fit in there.
back loose. So I had to stop that goddamn video. So the wire's heating up like a son of a bitch, but the solder's not. Color turn. Shrink on there. I'm gonna put this on number. I'm gonna put this on setting 2.
String, his string is here, the heat string is here already, and this one will be here. Okay.
Put this under here.
Wait lang, put another stuff.
Look at it melt. Look at it shrink. Shrinking good. Where's the other one? Up here. Also shrinking good. Look at it shrink. There it is.
Fast and
That easy, that simple, that shrunk. Shrunk up. Now I have to put it back up. And we got to actually get this part up here. So we're shrinking this out over here.
I'm gonna put some shrink in here too. The shrink shrunk. Help.
Shrinked, it shrinked, and it shrinked, and it shrunked. I ordered some more shrink wrap, kick-ass version, as soon as it gets here. 1,000 miles from nowhere, come to me. Don't be twisting it around like a
Push it
something
more.
twisting around. It's fine, it's fine.
Because my hands is shaking.
I'm trying to win a beauty contest.
Ah, my finger! Wait lang, wait. My finger is in danger. Okay.
I actually had an electrician say you can't solder wires. Can you believe it? An electrician would say that. Don't run the wire from me.
Oh, gosh, my arm is shaking.
Now because you run that wire from me, now it's funky on the back.
What's that? Give me the charger, lovey.
What?
You.
This wire's real pretty. I'm doing all that.
changing his soldering iron. I use a lot of good words on the other one. Use some colorful words on the other one.
Ready some colorful words on this one.
You're the one's moving. Blue. Okay, he blew.
A lot of colorful words later. You got it. And now the piston on the resistance. Run this shrink tooling up and around here. Then run this shrink tooling up and around here. Never have trouble soldering. The damn camera's on. Up. Look at that shrink. Look at that shrink. It shrinks like a man's penis at a fat woman's bikini contest.
Oh my God. Done?
Yeah.
Okay, the extension that he make works. Plugging installed in here already. This is his new toy. What's that, love? Again?
It's a buffing machine, but it's got this flex tool extension on it right now. But it'll have a buffer actually on this side. I'll change this over here. It also comes with a reel. I'll show you here in a second.
And here's another toy.
It also comes right here. It also comes with a this here is the if your buffer won't screw on this because it's too big, then you can use this and wedge it in between here and then put this on here. And it also comes with a drill chuck that you can also put on here.
This is for his restoration channel, all these tools right here. This is his new, what's this one, love?
This is a sander. Find the
Small sander. The big one right there. Really big, industrial type, and this one is for small type.
and this here. And then if you want to sand something, just like this. Sand it. You can also put it down here.
He clean our, that's the one you use to clean our wedding ring or not?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Silver again. And after you turn it silver again, I need some deoxidizer, but I can't get any here in the Philippines. That way these things won't rust so fast.
And here's the other toy, the charger. He got a
Battery charge.
battery charger.
And this thing here, actually it's hung up, but I didn't
That's
put
for
no-
his restoration also.
I didn't put that hook in here yet. Wish I could put one in here now. Actually, I got one over here.
Okay. That's for now, and goodbye. See you next time.